Hi, I'm Kathleen Hudson, Director of the Texas Heritage Music Foundation and an English professor at Schreiner University. I prefer to say I teach, not profess. As a matter of fact, October 20th at Schreiner University, there will be a special workshop called The Past is Prologue. And this is a workshop based on the stories of people who traveled across the Bering Strait. Paula Underwood wrote these stories down. In some tribal traditions, there's not even a word for teacher. And here's a phrase I like even better: enabler of learning. So with that, I'm going to share with you a few things that I know, because the Hill Country calendar will tell you where to go. The Hill Country calendar will cover all of the major events in the Hill Country. So check in each week right here for a few inside tips. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is our local music scene, Kerrville, Texas. An open mic is a place where people can get up and sing their songs and play their music. Tuesday night at the Inn of the Hills, the open mic is hosted by Saddle Pals. Now, those are a couple of cool guys, James Harris and Bobby Dellery, who've been playing music locally a long time. That's Tuesday night at the Inn of the Hills. Wednesday night at Pier 27, both of these places located on Highway 27 or the Junction Highway. Wednesday night at Pier 27 at 9 p.m., Austin Ladd Roberts will be hosting an open mic, Heritage of the Hills. Also in the Hill Country, we have venues showcasing famous people. This Thursday night, October the 11th, Willie Nelson will be playing at Floor's Country Store. Now, one of my former English students is now the manager of Floor's, and the booking is fantastic. So we've got Willie, and he's playing Thursday night, and his sister Bobby's going to be there. I have a book on the women of Texas music, and Bobby and I have had several very sweet conversations where she tells me about what it's like to take care of her brother Willie. Yes, she is his older sister. So it's kind of fun to go out to these places and get to know these performers. Also at Floor's Country Store, Randy Rogers is coming up, Corey Morrow, and Charlie Robinson, and in December, Los Lonely Boys. Talk more about that later. That's the group that I really, really enjoy. Now, another little bit of secret information for you. Texas Soundtrack. This is a book by Terry Dalrymple. And what he did, knowing that Texas musicians are storytellers, he asked Texas fiction writers to write a short story based on a Texas song. How great is that? And this book has short stories based on songs like B.W. Stevenson and Shambhala, based on songs by Shiva's Headband, and many of you will recognize the song Feels So Good, Feeling Good Again by Robert Earl Keen. And the first short story in the book, The Song of the Four Snakes by Chris Ellery, was really influenced by this song. Now, what makes this special to me, on September 28th at Schreiner University, the board got up and made a proclamation that this was going to be called Kathleen Hudson Day, because it was the 25th anniversary of my foundation. So, guess what? Robert Earl Keen was my surprise, and he sang this song, Feels So Good, Feeling Good Again. And that's On the Road.